Support, I am Dr. Mohammed Shah, MSCOO7 version. Welcome to Science class. As a student of science, I honor to take further programs of science. What kind of things I do, that is birth, that is knowledge, that is lesson, that is result. As a Muslim, I live on and so medical science class for house, home, how you utilize science. For survive, what is that? What is necessary? Somebody, you know that human need fuel to survive. How you survive? In your home, water is available. Every maximum home. Then sugar is available. And salt, sodium chloride is available. Now in water, you take sugar and sodium chloride. Now you mixing that, and how much glucose you need, you drink that. In air you found oxygen. From glucose you found from sugar you found fructose that break down to absorb and go to the liver and glucose. And your blood glucose, your cell ATP need glucose plus oxygen. Already found ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Now 1 kg sugar is enough for 1 month. 1 kg sugar, how much money? Now you can easily survive by that policy as a human. By that policy you can easily survive. Sugar and you know that. Now other planet, in other planet you need food, carbohydrate food. But if you take sugar and from sugar and distilled water, from water and sugar and sodium chloride, you found in sodium potassium ATP pump cell work to know that sodium necessary. And from sugar and glucose sodium you found, you take that, and from that glucose and oxygen you found ATP. Then urination come. After urination you collect that, recycle that. If you recycle that, you can survive other planet. There is a machine, by machine you recycle that. But by that policy, without other planet you can survive without food as a human. Now you can easily understand that the apply of science in your home. Every home have sugar and sodium chloride and water. From that sodium chloride, water, sugar you mixing and take that, and glucose plus, from sugar remain fructose. From fructose you found glucose, and glucose plus oxygen from air ATP, and sodium chloride your standard, gold standard ion, or sodium potassium ATP pump or cell work. Now by that policy, if you apply to the other planet, also international space station, glucose, water and oxygen from the air. And in case of international water, oxygen you take from air. Also in international space station, if you go to the air area, from that you collect the water. How you collect the water? There is a cloud. From cloud you collect the water. Vaporization, if the hot water, জলীয় বাষ্প. In mag there is a water. Vaporization, vaporizing water. From that, if you utilize cold energy, heat come from, you found the water. From water and sugar and sodium chloride, you found the cell ATP, glucose plus oxygen. You take water and mix with sugar and sodium chloride, you found the ATP. And glucose plus oxygen, adenosine triphosphate, also sodium chloride. gold standard pump, sodium potassium pump. Now international water station, also other planet, and now you have recycle machine. You urine in your machine that recycle your water. Everyone in international space station, also other planet, you have a urine machine. By that machine you recycle that. If you recycle that, you can survive other planet like moon, Mars or other planet easily. By that machine, recycle your urine and store, recycle your urine store, especially urine. From urine you know that glucose and sodium. And now you go to the recycle your machine. What is that machine? In urine you found the uric acid. Break down the uric acid, or recycle machine break down that. Also you know that recycle that. Now my band supporter, by that machine, everyone should have that machine. Also oxygen, also water, also sugar. By that utilizing, you can survive easily. How much sugar necessary? The sugar is also recycled. And for cell ATP, how much utilize? Then remain sugar, water, sodium chloride and urine. The water also recycled. Water also recycled. You found the water. Now need sugar. How much sugar you utilize per day, per month? Other planet, how much sugar you utilize and how much oxygen you utilize per month? And 1 year a man, how much oxygen you utilize, how much sugar you utilize, and how much urine necessary? You calculate that. Urine by water recycle, we found water, but main problem is also oxygen. How much oxygen necessary to survive 1 year in other planet? How much sugar? You give the mathematical calculation. Now you can survive international space station, also other planet like moon or Mars. By that policy. Also in your home, glucose and oxygen, water and sodium chloride. Those are diabetic patient. They have certain amount of glucose. How much glucose is necessary to maintain blood glucose? That much, not more much, not more than that. In glucose, in diabetic patient, how much glucose necessary to maintain blood glucose level? Random blood glucose 7.8 equal more or less. That much glucose takes, that much sugar take. How much sugar per day you utilize, and your blood glucose remain 7 equal random blood glucose remains equal more or less 7.8. That much glucose you take from diabetic patient. Those are diabetic patient for them. By that utilize science, by that policy, you can survive easily without heart harm any creation, without quarrel any creation. In case of pit art, there is a air is available, water is available, maximum area of the world, air and water is available. Now need glucose, sugar also available. You take sugar, and from sugar you found the glucose. Also you know that in case of polished rice, everyone not drink that polished rice. You can take away that, also give to your cattle or your cow. But if polished rice contain the more amount of carbohydrate, from carbohydrate you found the glucose. That is not no need money. If you take polished rice and drink that, and from air you found oxygen, polished rice carbohydrate you found the breakdown to glucose, and glucose plus oxygen ATP from polished rice easily survive. You can no need harm heart quarrel each other. If anyone, if no need the food, no need any money all over the world. If how much rough people, how much bad people in the world, if you go to his or her home and say I need polished rice, just polished rice, the water of boiled rice, they easily give it. From that you found carbohydrate and also in oxygen, air from air oxygen, and you know that you found the ATP, adenosine triphosphate. That is the the poorness or hungriness all over the world remove. All over the world, poorness, hungriness remove by that simple policy. If you utilize that, pass by pass today. Thank you very much, my fan supporter. Today is enough from science class. I am Dr. Mohammad Shulsudri, MSCOO7. Now, in case of my Google, per minute royalty $10 and YouTube $9, Facebook $7, Facebook $8, Instagram $7, and TikTok $6 per minute royalty. And I not give right to download anyone my video. I give first 700 download right. Now I not give to right to download anyone right. And if you break the rules regulation, I am not responsible for that reason. My one and only creator ALLAHU not responsible for that reason. If you break the rules, I earn neki, no problem. That is your fault, not my fault. I not go to the quarrel and fight and quarrel with you, fight with you, and stick to rules. Bye. Last night video I give one video to group. Also in case of group, my wish I willingly give that, no problem. So after my death, my A to Z version should have rise. Also time it was well. In case of after my death, my MSF A to Z MSF also their version, also their term it was well should have rise. Then my blood connected, then my MSF blood connected, then my penters after all over the world. In case of my well, also Google, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Thank you very much, my penters after. In case of witness, one and only category Allah is enough. Also those are, see, I give the document evidence in also given previous video. Now also given this video document evidence. Thank you very much.